Most people imagine that dying from a corporate grind would lead to a peaceful afterlife. Instead, you open your eyes as the villainess of a high-stakes dating sim where gorgeous men serve you, and every one of them wants you dead. This is Lilith Clean. In the original game, she's a rank F disaster who exists only to be executed. She spent her life torturing her demon servants, creating a legacy of resentment that's about to catch up with her. This system interface reveals the immediate danger. These 4 demon butlers are at 99% corruption. They are seconds away from snapping, and as soon as that bar hits the limit, their programming forces them to end your life. This isn't a random glitch. Lilith's adopted sister, Vivian, has been manipulating the household from the shadows, ensuring the butlers reach their breaking point so she can step in as the family's sole heir. Surviving this doesn't involve the usual power leveling. Lilith has no logic to force these demons into submission. To stay alive, she has to dismantle the game's cycle of abuse and earn their loyalty through the one thing the game never expected: basic human dignity. The first priority is Lyle, a rabbit support demon. The original Lilith was so cruel she actually cut out his tongue to keep him quiet, leaving him as a traumatized shell of a servant. Lilith approaches him with a different intent. She offers her own blood to heal his wounds, choosing to suffer the physical drain herself rather than allowing him to remain broken. The system responds to this change in sentiment. As Lyle's corruption drains and turns into an affection meter, Lilith's rank rises from F to E, making her magical healing abilities accessible for the first time. Next is Yagard, the serpent demon. He's the deposed king of the underworld, currently chained in a dungeon and nursing a hatred for Lilith that outweighs everyone else combined. Lilith makes a high-stakes trade. She offers him a death pact. If he protects her during the upcoming trials, she will break his contract and provide the resources he needs to hunt down the traitors who stole his throne. It works. During the family's inheritance exam, Vivian tries to have Lilith eliminated, but Yagard's raw power intervenes. He acts as her shield, allowing her to pass the test and keep her status. By transforming her servants into partners, Lilith builds a defensive foundation that rank F magic could never buy, turning the game's disposable assets into her strongest allies. The challenge moves to the political stage at a high society banquet. To secure her merit, Lilith has to identify a shape-shifting spy before they can compromise the Empire's leadership. She uses Mord, the bat succubus, as a decoy. Mord is a creature of illusions who expects to be thrown away the moment his true blood-sucking form is revealed to the fearful nobles. Instead of hiding him, Lilith publicly accepts Mord's signature. This validation stops his corruption in its tracks, allowing him to use his abilities to secure the spy's files without alerting the guards. Vivian responds by forcing the situation into open warfare. She sends the hellhound Kairos onto the front lines, intentionally pushing him toward a berserker state that will consume his mind and kill everyone nearby. Lilith walks onto the battlefield without a weapon. She reaches out to Kairos in the middle of the fighting, offering herself as an emotional anchor to ground his runaway power. Her trust gives Kairos the focus he needs to reclaim his senses. He directs his energy toward the enemy army, securing a victory that the Empire's best generals thought was impossible. While other masters use magic to suppress their demons, Lilith succeeds by standing with Kairos in the crossfire, proving she is the only person on this battlefield he can actually trust. The final trap arrives when Vivian frames Lilith for treason in front of the Empress. At the same time, Yagard's father, the demon lord Satan, appears to claim the throne and devour Lilith's soul. The choice is impossible. If Lilith runs, the Empress executes her for treason. If she stays, Satan's presence guarantees her death. Lilith chooses to sacrifice her own safety. She activates a sealing array, using her own life force as an anchor to drag Satan back into the underworld, a move that simultaneously propels Yagard to safety. This loyalty forces Yagard to finally see her as an equal. He rescues her from the seal and uses his reclaimed power to expose Vivian's secret. She is a fallen princess who has been sabotaging the Empire from within. With the truth revealed, the Empress arrests Vivian and clears Lilith of all charges, granting her the title of Duke of Blaine for her service to the crown. Lilith's journey shows that even in a system designed for exploitation,
The only way to truly win is to stop playing by the established rules. She survived the rigged game not by becoming a better master, but by refusing to be a master at all.